Mostly the chief of the watchdog body had nothing but praise for the police in what he said had been a very difficult year. They'd been exemplary in policing the pandemic, particularly, he said, in the face of mixed messages from ministers standing behind podiums. He was talking about the confusion that the public and the police had felt over what was a law and what was advice. But he was quite strong on this question of vetting. He said that there needed to be much more care in choosing recruits and then monitoring the potential corrupt officers in every force. I mean, all this, of course, in the wake of the Sarah Everard case, PC Wayne Couzens, the Metropolitan Police officer who had admitted recently kidnapping, raping and murdering Sarah Everard. He had been suspected of previous attacks, but he hadn't been properly investigated or vetted, so should never really have joined the Met. Sir Tom Winsor had this to say.
Organised crime gangs will try to infiltrate the police with young men and women who have no criminal history, no criminal record, they're not known to the police, enter the police and get into positions where they have access to witnesses, to evidence, to opportunities to frustrate criminal investigations.
The Chief Inspector also went on to a number of other matters, including encouraging the government to get tough on the bosses of social media sites for publishing what he described as unimaginable material on child sex, violence and terror matters. He said it wasn't simply enough to fine the companies, and you couldn't put companies in court, he said, but you could put CEOs in court. And he urged the government to use a new act that's coming up to give police powers to get those chief officers into court and threaten them, if they could prove willful negligence, to threaten them with going to jail.